It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So today I'm folding laundry, so I'm going to be over here. Got a phone call last night from Karl of karlscards.com. That's with K's, K-A-R-L-S, K-A-R-D-S.com. Although admittedly a lot of you guys watch me because of Karl's Cards, so you're quite aware of the existence of Karl and his cards and his website. And he's going to make mention of my girlfriend's o-pee-chee cards. It's really hard for me not to say o-pee-chee Premier because I broke a lot of that when it came out as a baseball product in the early 90s. That was one of the first products that the Beckett delisted, and it was so controversial because if you stop listing something in the Beckett, then nobody wants it and it becomes worthless. And those of us who broke a lot of o-pee-chee Premier were very upset. But then I remember they brought it back after popular demand, and then a little while later they took it out again because nobody cared. And the moral of the story was you can't force people to like a product by putting it in the Beckett, even though the perception is that people will like it more if it's in Beckett, and maybe people will like it more if it's in Beckett, but they won't start liking it just because it's in Beckett. And I don't know what it was about o-pee-chee Premier that nobody liked, but nobody liked it. I mean, it was a pretty spiffy set in the early 90s. I mean, I think Stadium Club took care of that market all by itself, and everything else is just a pretender, and nobody likes pretenders because Chrissie Hynde just ain't what she used to be, even back then. All she could do is stand by you. So anyway, Karl called, and guess what? On his show coming up really soon, not today, but really soon, he's going to have a special guest. No, it's not going to be me. He is having a special guest that is named Pete Rose. Yes, that Pete Rose. The hit king. The guy that's in Sport Kings right now, whose all-white single jersey swatched cards are selling for too much money. And yes, so big news on karlscards.com. And it's going to be exciting, and I'm going to watch it, and I'm sure you will too. And it's going to be great. Pete Rose is going to open a couple packs of cards with them. And I mean, I really compliment the guy, Karl, not Pete. Well, I guess I compliment Pete too for having good taste. But you know, this guy knows how to market his show, and you know, he wants people to watch, and he gives people reason to watch. You know, it's much, much more of a draw than folding your laundry, which I actually do all right with, but nothing like he does. That's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email Joel at joelshitshow.